Today I am presenting a session report of a playthrough of the Aftermath scenario in Imperial Assault. Imperial Assault is a Star Wars licensed game by Fantasy Flight Games. In this game, we will be playing with 4 heroes. Yala Pasil, who appears to be a Padawan without a master, sensitive to the Force. Jin Odan, who has attached herself to the rebellion for some reason, a sly smuggler. Gar Khan, a fierce Wookiee warrior who has attached himself to the rebellion's cause. And Gideon Argus, a seasoned commander of the rebellion forces. The mission starts off easily enough for the rebel forces. The rebel forces come down like a hammer on the Imperials. The Wookiee takes out a probe droid before turning his fury on the stormtroopers before him. Jin and Gideon rain death on the stormtroopers with their blasters. Diala strikes them down too easily with her staff, seeming to know their every move before they make it. "You fools!" screams the Imperial officer to his stormtroopers. "Kill the Force user!" As one, the stormtroopers fire on Diala, forcing her to her knees. Enraged, Gar Khan smashes the last of the stormtroopers as Gideon shouts for Jin to take out the officer, which Jin obliges. "We must destroy these terminals," says Gideon. "We don't know which one may be broadcasting the signals to the remnants of the Empire." Gar Khan destroys the one outside the outpost with a single blow. That will do," says Gideon. Jin carefully creeps to the door and opens it, not knowing what she might find inside. As she does, the door slams shut behind her, locking her in with the stormtroopers that have just rounded the corner. "Oh," she says, "I thought I had a bad feeling about this." The rest of the rebels have their own problems to contend with, however. An E-Web engineer starts peppering them with rapid laser fire, aiming mostly for the Wookiee. But mostly, the engineer just manages to enrage Gar Khan, and the Wookiee focuses that rage on the engineer, charging in and swinging at him with his vibro axe. Gar Khan takes out the engineer in a single blow. With the threat eliminated, Gideon orders Gar Khan and Diala to take out the door so they can get in and help Jin destroy the rest of the terminals. "That's a very healthy door," says Diala as her staff merely dents it. "Could you hurry it up?" shouts Jin as she takes out a stormtrooper, firing first before the trooper can get their shot in. Unfortunately, there are 2 more troopers there, but Jin manages to dodge the worst of the attacks. Finally, Gar Khan takes out the door. He roars supportively. Diala says, "We're here to help." "Who needs help?" says Jin, with the bodies of stunned stormtroopers at her feet. "We must destroy the terminals," shouts Gideon from behind. "Oh, right," says Jin. She turns her head. "Looks like we've got company." Gar Khan charges the unfortunate stormtrooper, intending to draw their fire so his teammates can take out the last 2 terminals. Jin runs in and fires at the closest terminal, damaging it severely, but not enough. Gideon rushes in right after her and fires on the terminal as well, but that's not enough either. "I believe that's called shooting like a stormtrooper," roars Gar Khan. Undaunted, Diala rushes in and, with the last of her strength, lobs a grenade that she found in a crate. She only manages to destroy the 1 terminal. From the campaign booklet. Imperial soldiers pour out of the forest on all sides. The beacon has done its job, and you have to run. With so many of the Imperial survivors getting organized, Rebel ground troops are going to have their hands full. It's the end of the mission. The Rebels have 400 credits plus 50 credits for the crate that they found. They buy a vibroblade for the Wookiee to replace his vibro axe. 3 of our Rebel heroes choose to use their earned 1 experience point to get a new ability card for themselves. Gideon is saving his experience point for next time. The Imperial side as well is marshalling their forces, waiting to spend their extra XP at a future point in time. The Imperial side does receive 2 influence with which to spend on agenda cards, and she does so. Join us next time when we embark on the Temptation side mission, the mission that explores Diala's dark past. If you own Imperial Assault and you haven't played through this mission, I encourage you to do so. Choose other heroes, or perhaps these heroes. Choose other methods to achieve your ends. Or be the Empire and see if you can do better than me. Imperial Assault generates wonderful stories, and I would be remiss in having you miss out on them just by following this series. However, I will be doing a full session report of an entire campaign of the one found in the base box. Thank you very much. May the Force be with you.